Okay, so you started your business, what's next? And there's a lot of people out there, isn't there, that have started these new businesses. They've gone and got the website built, and they've done their social media advertising and courses, and worked out how to do all that. And so they've got their product or service down pat, and they've got it just how they want. They've done the launch. There's the countdown time is done. Streamers go off, but where's the customers? So you started your business. What's next?
What's next? Well, you need to sit back and look. Well, go back and do the research. Where are your customers coming from? Identify who your customer is. Who is that profile? And as we've noticed in our Navigate journey, it evolves and it shifts and changes. So it's not something you just do once. So it's something we need to do regularly. But let's talk about who is your customer. So understand what's the pain point you're resolving. When will they buy? How will they buy? Where are they buying from? What's the journey? Really get into the micro detail. Having a lovely website and thinking they'll come, it just won't happen. That's the hard truth. It just won't happen.
Yeah, and I suppose going back to have you done the market research beforehand? Like at Navigate, we knew that people needed this information. What we didn't know was what they need it, but do they know that they need it, and then how do they want to absorb the information, right? Yeah. So all of these things are important. You think about your business, you've got it going, whatever your product or service is, in your mind, you know that the people need it, but what is the language you've got to use? What is the attention from them that you need, or where do you need their attention so that they can understand all it is about you and your product and why it's going to add value to them?
Yeah, indeed. So you need to do that research. A great way, if you are fortunate enough to have some clients, ring them and ask. Why did you buy from us? I know we get some great insights by just ringing some of our clients and going, well, are we bringing you value? Is it improving your business? But what was the thing that took your attention that you went, I need to buy this thing. This is the place that I need to go. And just ask the question, because you might be surprised. I know we were. There was, oh wow, that's really interesting, and that came from left field for some of our clients.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. So maybe the client base that you end up with is not necessarily what you're thinking, but you don't need to stop there. You can keep expanding. If you know that there's a need out there, you just go out and do the research for those other customers or potential customers and find out what it is that is stopping them. Do they know about your product? What are the platforms that you can get in front of those people with? And more importantly, how can you show that you're adding value to them? How do you build up that they absolutely need your product or service?
It becomes second nature to buy. It just becomes a fait accompli. You need to buy it because the message is so compelling.
Yep, and I think it's really important. It's a real important lesson to learn as you're going through, as you do the launch and things don't take off like you thought immediately. That it happens. You get those troughs in business all the way through the business cycle, and so it's not just at the start. Some businesses, yes, there'll be the 1 out of 100 or 1 out of 200, whatever, that do have a great launch and the things take off, but they're not learning the lesson. What it is you need to constantly go back and do the market research and find out what adjustments you need to make. So it's a great lesson to learn in the first 1 or 2 or 3 years of business, because you will come up it'll come up again at year 7 or 8, and it'll come up again at year 14, 15. All these things continually change, right?
Yeah, indeed. And so, if the thought is, what if they all come? Well, what a quality problem. That'd be great if you reach out and you do have a lot of clients coming in. So the things you need to be thinking forward planning is, well, how am I going to scale? What resources do I need? What skill gaps might I have as a business owner? There's lots of hats you've got to wear to begin with, and there's going to be some gaps there. Advisory board, we've spoken about that before.
Yep.
But how are you going to scale? What does that look like? What's the plan? Because the last thing you want to do is do things as a reaction instead of proactively looking at locations, suppliers, have the conversations with them as we get to this point. I'm going to increase my order, what might that look like? And team members, you might outsource to begin with, but then you might decide, well, I want to bring them in and have them working for me full time. Plan it out, have these things done methodically document it and know where you're going?
Yeah, look, you need to be super committed, and unfortunately, the hard truth is that if you're not getting the results you want now, it might be that you've got to look internally and say, have I thrown enough resources at it? Have I thrown enough time, effort, energy, financial? Have I thrown as much at it as I could? Like, it might be that you're treating the business as a hobby, and maybe you're getting the results that you would get from a hobby. So, get serious about the business, throw everything at it, and try and get that momentum going, right?